Hi, I'm Anthony Beatty, pastor and entrepreneur. 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says, "Give thanks always in everything, for this is the will of God towards you." We're soon to be moving into the season of Thanksgiving, as it is said. Some people, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Some people say Halloween. To each his own. But we're moving into the season of Thanksgiving, and everybody gets excited. The music, all the things that go along with it. Great times. I love the Christmas season. I love Thanksgiving. I love the gathering of family. I love the gathering of friends. I love all of that. But one of the things that I understand, and I have been teaching the church recently, is that we live in the season of Thanksgiving. What am I saying? It's not simply seasonal. Because of our relationship with God, our understanding that we are in an abundant kingdom, we don't just operate in a quote unquote season of Thanksgiving. Every day is Thanksgiving. Every day is an opportunity to get to know God in a greater way, thus getting to know yourself. And that's the biggest thing, the conquering of the self, being able to know how to deal with the self, the emotions, all the things that go along with it. We live in the thank you because we understand the divine now. We understand how faith operates. It's the divine now. It is the divine yes. So what am I saying? Things are already done in the spirit realm according to my prayer, how I think, how I imagine. I'm just waiting to see it manifest in the natural. And so while I wait for it to happen in the natural, I'm still operating in thank you. I begin to envision in my mind and see it done. I can smell the smell of the new car. I can see myself walking into that new house, that new job, that corner office. I can already see it happening. So how do I solidify that? I solidify by saying thank you, by living in the thank you, not waiting for it to happen. Oh, once it happens, I'm gonna be so happy. No, I begin to tap into my joy, my peace. I begin to center my emotions into it already happening, to where I can feel the feeling. I can sense it. This is what dimensional thinking, or operating in the next dimension or the fourth dimension, this is what this is. It is already operating or envisioning it already happening. And now I begin to, my response is as if it's already done. You begin to see in the next dimension and then watch it manifest in your life. That's why after you pray, what you should do, you then begin to imagine and envision that you see that thing and that thing is coming to pass. I think about Abraham in the Bible. God promised him a child, promised him a son. He promised him a son at 75, but he didn't have that son until he was 100 years old. So with every birthday should have been a indication or a thought that this may not happen. Every birthday should have caused him to say, this may not happen, because you don't think about having a child as you get older. If it didn't happen while you were young, you're sure not feeling like, man, the older I get, the closer I get to it happening. No. So what he had to do every birthday, when people would remind him, you don't have your son yet. You don't have your son yet. You have to then operate in the divine now and begin to tell God thank you, because he made a promise to you. He promised it. So I'm going to tell him thank you. I'm going to tell him thank you. I'm going to continue to thank him every birthday. Thank you for my son. Every birthday. Even when he probably at times he went to stand up and that knee wanted to give out because he's gotten older, or he needed to take off run. He couldn't run like he used to, but he had to remind himself by saying thank you that it's already done. I think about after I went through my divorce and I really wanted kids and I never had any. And I went through my divorce and And I had a dream, and in that dream, I met my wife and I met my daughter. And actually, I didn't see my daughter, but in the dream, my wife, who I would later marry, we were planning for the party for this child. And so I got the name of the child, and I knew it would be a girl. I heard the name Lydia. And so I woke up. I mean, this wouldn't actually happen until 4 years later. But what's my point? I began to make preparation for what I saw in that dream. So when I would meet someone and I could tell, like, this isn't that person, I had to then continue to go back to the dream and remind myself. Even now, God had revealed to me that I would start a great business dealing with trucking, dealing with my moving company. But I'm experiencing some setbacks to where it makes you question, will that really happen? But the business is still going strong in this changing economy and everything. And I really believe that, as I told you before, I just begin to thank him even when it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Thank you solidifies the prayer. Thank you solidifies the dream, because you're thanking him for what is already done in the spirit realm. I hope you're blessed. I know you're blessed. Continue to be blessed until we meet again. Thank you. Peace.